This is The Scoop for Friday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. A new report shows that energy efficiency jobs grew by over 4% in the U.S. last year, but WMNF's Chris Young reports the sector is still facing hurdles.
Energy efficiency jobs are those that reduce energy use by improving efficiency in appliances, buildings, and more. According to the report, there are 132,060 of those jobs here in Florida, with just over 20,000 of them in the Tampa Bay area. However, Jessica Azzarello, owner of the Attic Queen in Pinellas County, says she still struggles to hire workers.
There's a ton of opportunity, and a lot of people don't even know this work exists, and we need more people.
The study found an increase in the share of energy efficiency workers aged 55 and older, and not enough younger workers to offset retirements. This also comes as President Trump's Big Beautiful Bill cut many energy efficiency tax incentives. Chief Policy Officer for the Building Performance Association, Cara Saul Rinaldi, worries this will lead to slower job creation.
We really need to see both state and federal policies investing in energy efficiency to help make housing more affordable across the country.
BW Research Partnership analyzed data from the Department of Energy's 2025 U.S. Energy and Employment Report for this report by the Building Performance Association. Find a link at WMNF.org. Chris Young, WMNF News.
Congress has until the end of December to extend Affordable Care Act tax credits. WMNF's Leah Burdick reports on efforts by some to avoid the huge increases in health insurance costs if nothing's done.
In a Washington, D.C. press conference on Wednesday, Congressmember Kathy Castor warned about the cost increase if the tax credits expire.
But this is particularly important in the state of Florida because we have over 4.5 million Floridians who rely on the Affordable Care Act and the tax credits to keep their health coverage affordable.
She says many residents in Florida who rely on the Affordable Care Act are small business owners like Johanna Santos. Santos is a mother of an 8-year-old with Down syndrome who has been struggling with health insurance prices.
Got a notice from Medicaid that her Medicaid was going to be terminated. That was last year due to the income from the restaurant. So they will go by the income of the restaurant, by the gross income. And that was the fight that I had to put for over 2 months. I couldn't even sleep or eat.
Castor says Democrats in the House of Representatives filed a discharge petition to extend the ACA tax credit. All Democrats have signed the petition, and they only need 4 Republicans to support the extension of the tax credit. For WMNF News, I'm Leah Burdick.
Florida Republicans have been dominating in Florida recently, but Douglas Soul explains why Democrats are hopeful this could change.
Florida Republicans outnumber Florida Democrats by nearly 1.5 million voters. They also raise a lot more money, but Florida Democratic Party Chair Nikki Fried thinks her side has momentum.
Democrats are ready to fight for our state, build a coalition of Democrats, Republicans, and independents, and that is how we're going to take back our state. City by city, brick by brick, voter by voter.
She's excited a Democrat won this week's Miami mayor's race. Other elections have her optimistic too. A Democrat won a Palm Beach County, Florida House seat, as predicted on Tuesday, but by a huge margin. Fried says Floridians are unhappy with federal and state GOP policies and affordability issues. State Republican Party leadership is still projecting confidence and says Miami is Democrat-leaning anyway. I'm Douglas Soul in Tallahassee.
Abrego Garcia became a flashpoint of the Trump administration's immigration crackdown earlier this year when he was wrongly deported to a notorious prison in El Salvador. He was last taken into custody in August during a similar check-in. He's scheduled to appear this morning at an Immigration and Customs Enforcement field office in Baltimore. A judge ordered him released yesterday, saying federal authorities detained him after he returned to the U.S. without any legal basis. Highs today in the mid-70s, mainly clear tonight with overnight lows in the mid-50s. A few clouds tomorrow with highs around 80. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.